Hello, my lovelies. Well, the other day I noticed something. I saw what appeared to be a praying mantis, but I noticed very quickly that I wasn't seeing an actual praying mantis. I was seeing it with my mind's eye. It was projecting it on my little bit of nature that I prop my stuff on. Here, you know what? Have I ever showed you my nature? So it's a ponytail palm tree, and I really love it. And my grandma gave it to me. Its name is Shaenna, named by one of my ex-boyfriends who had to take care of it for a while. So there it is. So I imagined the praying mantis on one of the top leaves, and for like about, I don't know, a good 5-6 seconds, I actually saw the praying mantis, and I didn't realize it wasn't really there. It was just in my mind's eye. But I, for whatever reason, projected a small praying mantis on top of my nature. So I got to thinking, why would a praying mantis pop up like that? Are they significant? What do they stand for? Things like that. I've done a little bit of research, and I found out praying mantises are pretty freaking awesome. Not only are they a beautiful insect, but they are very wise and intelligent. So when you see a praying mantis, first of all, lots of different religions and different meditation practices, as well as different forms of kung fu and things, they use mantis, you know, a lot in their ritual. And you think, well, why is that? It's because praying mantises are extremely patient. They do not strike unless they are 100% sure they are going to catch and kill their prey. So a praying mantis will sit and wait. It will bide its time. It will wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And then with lightning strike precision, it grabs whatever it's going to get. Usually, you know, the bug doesn't even realize what happened. It's just gone and in the praying mantis's stomach before it knows what happened. So let's use this a little bit in our day-to-day life. We need to be like the praying mantis. We need to be able to have the patience to be 100% sure what we want is what we want. But we need to have the courage to strike at a moment's notice when the time is right, when it's ready. So it's basically a lesson on balance. How are we going to balance ourselves in our lives? We're going to balance our wants and desires with our actions by being patient enough and diligent enough to make sure that it's 110% what we want, but then also being precise enough and spontaneous enough to react when we need to upon a moment's notice. So, you're like, did this even make sense? I hope this made sense. I don't know. But see, the thing is, the praying mantis came to me out of nowhere. I'm not like going out looking for bugs. It was literally a vision was shown to me. So I felt like I must go ahead and share this with all of you, because it's important that we do become balanced. We are twin flame souls, aren't we? So we have the masculine, we have the feminine, we have the good, we have the bad, we have the hard, we have the soft, we have all of it. So just like the balance with that, we need to have the balance of the praying mantis and know when to be patient and wait, and know when to strike when the iron is hot. So many of us get into the loop where we're patient for so long that when the opportunity arises, we're still hesitant. We're not so 100% sure that that's what we should do at the moment. Oh, I don't know. Should I go ahead and, take this chance, take this opportunity, and then we let the opportunity pass us up. It was 100% perfect, but because we're so used to putting ourselves last and to holding on and eating the burnt toast and all that, we'll wait for the next one, for the next ride, for the next whatever, but the next time doesn't always happen. So we need to go ahead and strike when the iron is hot. Notice when you're being given an opportunity. Notice when this is your chance and take it. Don't let anything stop you. There's always going to be doubts. There's always going to be fears. There's always going to be, people, lack of money, whatever. There's always going to be a reason to say no. There's always going to be a reason why you can't do it. Go ahead, push past that, and find the reason why you can. Find the reason why you should. And then there's the other people who every little thing they jump at. They're trying network marketing, so many different network marketing schemes. They're selling LuLaRoe, they're selling Avon, they're selling Tupperware, they're doing pleasure parties, they're doing, whatever, sell doTERRA, all this, and they can't commit to one. And they're not getting very far in any of them. That's not what we want either. We don't want to strike every time we get an opportunity, every time we get a chance. We want to strike at the 100% opportunity. And you're like, well, how do I know when it's 100%? Well, first of all, your gut instinct should tell you. If somebody's pressuring you to do something way more than your own ambition is pressuring you to do it, chances are it's not for you. It's not the right thing. It's not the venture you need to do. If, on the other hand, you have got this idea in your head, and you're just so excited for it, and everybody is trying to hold you back from it, and then you're given the opportunity, and you either let it go and then regret it forever, or you strike and see it through, and then you realize, wow, this is where I needed to be this whole time. So those are the things that can happen. We definitely want to make sure that we're balanced. We don't want to take just any little thing thrown at us, any little opportunity, any little whatever, because not all opportunities are created equal. Not all people are created equal. I'm sorry, but we're not. We're just not. Some people are short, some people are fat, some people are tall, some people are thin, some people are pretty, some people are ugly, some people are smart, some people are dumb. That's just how it is. I'm not going to blanket everybody and say everybody's this one thing, because that's not how it works. We're just not. The reality of the situation is everybody's different, but that's okay. Find out how you're different, and then find out what your strengths are. Play to those strengths, and then find out your weaknesses and start building on your weakness. So if your weakness is, I can't say no. When somebody offers me, come work for Mary Kay, and then I don't even wear makeup. The next thing I know, I'm selling Mary Kay, and then they say, oh, I've got these magnets, you should sell these magnets. The next thing I know, I'm selling magnets. I don't even know what they do. Okay, well, then you need to take a step back, say, okay, this is my weakness. I strike too often, and learn to temperance your patience. Be like the praying mantis. Have your patience. Sit there and wait. Do your research. Find out, is this 100% for you? Once you find out, yes, this is 100% correct, this is where I need to be, this is what I need to be doing, then strike. By all means, strike. And if you're one of those other people who you're very timid, it seems like it's perfect, everything could be laid out in front of you on a red carpet, and still you're going to say no for some reason, we can't be like that either. So really try to find out where you are. For me, what I do, if I'm really in a stuck position, is I write a list. I write it down a little quick, just not like a paragraph, but just a real quick little sentence. What my goal is, or what my thing is I'm trying to figure out. So say it's a relationship, and you're writing, this is to find out if I'm truly happy or satisfied in this relationship. And you put the pluses and you put the minuses. You put the things you want in a relationship and the things that you're getting in a relationship. Then I want you to write the things that you've talked about already with your partner and that haven't changed, and then the things you've talked about your partner that have, and then weigh them out. Okay, so that's a way that you can do this. How do I balance myself out? Weigh things out literally. Put it on paper. Should I keep my job? Should I quit my job? Pluses and minuses. I'm not even kidding. Should I move or should I stay where I'm at? Pluses and minuses. Put it on paper. Let yourself visually see that. This is going to help you start to be able to mentally categorize things. This is the scale in my mind now. I have a decent scale in my mind. I know where I am. I know where I want to be. I know where I should be, and this and that. So give that a try, and I think that's going to help. Real quick fun note. Well, I don't know if it's fun for the men out there, but so praying mantis. Okay, another thing. They are very awesome creatures, right? They take their time when choosing a mate. They do. They have to pick the perfect mate. It has to be perfect. He has to have the right wings. He has to do his dance just right. He has to everything. Everything's got to be just right. And then she mates with him, and then she bites his head off and kills him and eats him. And that's her first meal for her babies. Now, similar to a black widow? Yeah, it really is. I'm not telling you to kill your mate, but I'd like to say for some of the women out there or men out there that have children and you're in a relationship that currently isn't working. It hasn't been working for a long time. You guys fight, either be it in front of the children or in the other room, but no matter what, the children are still affected. I want you to look at the praying mantis if you're this woman. If you're the woman in the situation that has the children and you're in the relationship because there should be two parents, so you want a mother and a father, or you want whatever, two mommies or two daddies, whatever it is, and you really want the two, but this isn't working and you're not feeling the love and the kids aren't seeing the love and it's just not that relationship that you were hoping for. I'm not saying bite off his head or anything like that, but even a praying mantis realizes that if it comes to feeding her children or the man's got to go. So maybe take that into consideration also. For those of you who have been weighing your pluses and minuses, oh, well, I really need a man in my life, but this man isn't giving my children what they need, then maybe it's time to let that one go and make room for a new one. okay? And there's going to be some people that are pissed, but let's just be honest. It's not about you anymore once you have children. Your life is your life, but it's not all about you. Unless they're 18 and have moved on their own, you have a responsibility. You had a choice. You chose to bring them into this world, so please choose to continue to protect them. If you're so obsessed with, you know, your own relationships and your own this and that, and there's no consequence on how they treat your children, I don't even want you working with me, really. If this offended you, you can go ahead and go away, because I don't even want to work with you. This is about growing and being a vessel of love that portrays and projects love to everybody, and you have to start with the home. So make good decisions for yourself, but if you are no longer a single soul entity, meaning you have children, please take that into consideration, okay? Sorry to get down on you guys. It's just I got to look out for the future generation, and so do you, especially if you're one of the people creating it. So let's do our part. Okay, I love you all so much. Bye.